Hello to whoever is in the video. Thanks for joining your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. My name. You're going to sit in the truck with me, and we're going to catch some fish, hopefully. The wind is blowing like crazy. That's why because I was trying to listen to some other streams, and the wind is so bad you can't even hear the person on the other end of the stream. So I figured the best alternative is to sit in the truck where I can block the wind, and you guys can try to enjoy watching me fish, maybe or maybe not catching fish. If y'all don't mind, hit that thumbs up on your way through. Share out the video. Be great. We're going to try it for about an hour, and we're going to see if we do any good. If we don't catch any fishes or get any bites, we'll call it for the day. And I'm just going to go fish somewhere else afterwards if I can find some place that ain't so stinking windy. I don't think this wind's going to cooperate, though. These rods are just rocking. Be different if there's rocking with some fish on them. They ain't rocking with no fish. It's just the wind. 6 awesome people in. Thank you, guys. Now, y'all don't be scared to speak up and chat. Pushing that chat algorithm helps a lot, too. Jump in and say, hey, if you're new to the channel, say hello. You guys are always welcome. Just ask it, you keep it appropriate, and you're polite with everybody else. Smash that thumbs up if you don't mind. The stream's not actually supposed to start for a little bit longer, but I got my pole set up. Now I was ready to roll, so I'm like, let's go. It's going to be kind of hard to tell if I get a bite with how bad this wind is. I've caught several catfish over the winter in this spot, so that's figured to be a good spot to come back to. Check my chat filters because it's not on all messages. I won't see nothing. All right. There you go, guys. If nothing else, it's a beautiful day. It's a nice scene. I could probably zoom into those rods a little bit more if you wanted me to. Now, there's only channel catfish in this lake that I know of. There might be a flathead or two somewhere, but we don't have any blue cat. Unless somebody's put them in here. But as a general rule, there's no blue cats in here. Boy, y'all just ain't talkative at all. Can you smash that thumbs up button for me? It's free. Subscribing's free. What you got to do is double tap that screen and hit that thumbs up. It's muchly appreciated. And we are fishing at Fredericktown City Lake in Fredericktown, Missouri. And I think the reason why they built this is a whole mining area. So this is probably part of their mining operation at the time. It's a beautiful day. I figured these fish would want to come out and bite. You know what I mean? Well, if y'all want to sit here and not say anything with me, that's fine. I'm good with that too. I can be quiet. I'm really good at that. I'm bad at being a host. I really am, because it's like without interaction, I don't really know what to say. So I'll say that I don't know what to say because I don't sometimes. Big Boss Lady, welcome in. Great to see you. Great to see you. I seen old Jerry had you on his show last night, showing your videos off. No, I haven't. I've only been live for about 7 minutes. And the wind is just terrible here. So that's why I have the camera in the truck, because I was trying to listen to other people's lives and the wind was so bad that you couldn't hear any of the person, what they were saying, just because the wind was going through their camera so bad. So that's why we're in the truck. It's not because it's cold. If you watch them rods will start rocking just because that wind's grabbing and throwing them around. I do have my driver's side door open, so if a fish does jump on, I can boogie out and catch that fish. So this is kind of a small city lake type area. There's a creek that feeds one end, and that goes out a spillway and starts the lower St. Francis River. Which turns into the big St. Francis River a little further down. I'll show you how much these rods are rocking. Zoomed in too far. You can't really see that with them trees in the back. But they're rocking back and forth pretty good. So I think I'll move this phone over here. It might work out a little better. That's right. Hey, Andy, I just started. You ain't supposed to be here now. You're supposed to come in later. Like when I'm about ready to end. Good morning. Big Boss Lady's jumped in here. She's pretty awesome. She's been over on Jamaican Shore Fishing's channel quite a bit. You know, he's been showing her live. She's always got a great bubbly personality. Something that I do not have. But she's over the top bubbly. I wish I could do that. It's just not in me, though. I'm more of the kick back, relax, don't say a whole lot kind of guy. That makes it really tough on me when I'm trying to do live streams, because I'm just kind of a quiet kind of guy. Why are you not out crappie fishing, Andy? I figured you'd be out today. When I got here, there was a van sitting here. They had just pulled up. I'm like, oh, come on. And I kind of waited and I looked at him and I waited and I looked at him. I looked at him some more, thinking, are you guys going to fish or what are you going to do? Are you just sitting here? And I guess they got tired of me looking at them, so they got in the van and left. So I'm like, cool, because that's where I wanted to fish. Because I was just going to go around them and start putting my stuff up because they were just sitting there. I'm like, I got a live to do. I ain't got time to wait for you to move your van or just sit there for an hour. Rude, good to see you. We ain't caught nothing yet, but we're trying. We're sitting in the truck because it's too damn windy out there. It's not cold, just windy. You know, they said we got March winds. They're starting to come in. Hopefully these winds don't stay bad all month. Makes it rough on fishing. Plus, I got a trip at the end of the month that I want to take, and I don't want it to be too windy. Because either you bake when you go there because it's so stinking hot or so windy, it's hard to fish. The wind actually seems like it's calming down a little bit. I might be able to put the tripod up and we'll go out there. We'll give it a little bit, see what it does, though. Because I'd really rather be out there than sitting in my truck where it's nice and comfy. If we don't catch something fairly soon, I'm going to relocate these baits a little bit. Because these fish, this water's cold. It's in the 30s, so these fish aren't going to be super active. You really almost have that bait in front of them. Mid-South, how you doing, Mike? Welcome in. Might get on a fish from the dock. That's it. If you can fish from the dock and catch crappie at your dock, that's great. And hello to the rest of you, Mike says. Well, I was going to get my guard dog out and use it, but apparently when I cleaned my truck out the other day, I either took my other rod holders out, or somebody took them out of my truck for me, and they may not even be at my house anymore. So hopefully nobody took them because they're like $25 a piece from my regular in the ground ones. Just got finished with my trilene knot test. It was frustrating. So you don't know how to tie knots either, do you? Hey, Ray, welcome in. Great to see you, buddy. How's things been? Real alive? Good to see you. I guess it is like the official start time probably now. Got started a little bit early just because I got here and I got set up. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go a little bit early. We're only going to give it about an hour because the wind is really bad. And they can't really tell if you're getting a bite because the rods are rocking back and forth. Huh. Can't help you with that one, Andy. I'm going to go turn that rod holder because I don't like the way it's facing. Gotta cut another piece of bait. I'll be right back. I keep seeing some fish float by on the water that's dead, and I was trying to see what they are. I think they're gizzard shad, probably from when the lake froze and dropped the temperature really quick. I didn't even see what you said, Mike, so it's okay. I'm sure if it came from Mid-South, it was something really nice, because he's a nice guy that would never say anything bad about anybody. If that's a gizzard shad, I wish that thing would float over here, because I'll grab it and use it for bait. In fact, it looks like there's some over on the bank over there. Might walk over there and get it, because that's cold. It ain't going to be bad. Gizzard shad's gizzard shad. As long as it's not hot, it's still good. I ain't gonna swim over there. I'll go over there with my net and dip it up with my net if I can get to it. In fact, I'm gonna go do that. Don't go nowhere. Yep, that's what they are. They're big gizzard shad. A little bit out of my reach. I think if I put a treble hook on my rod, I could probably snag it because they're just laying on the top. If I can even get them somewhat close, I can get them out. So I'm going to grab a rod and try to use a rod to get them out. I'm not swimming out there. It's too damn cold. Besides, the turtle will probably bite me. All right, guys. I don't know if I caught any fish on the pulse, but I caught some fishes in the net. Big old gizzard shad. Two of them. All right, so we got two gizzard shads with the net. We got no fish on the line yet, I don't think. But we got bait for another trip. There's another one right there, but I can't reach it. But the wind's blowing to this bank, so hopefully they're going to come over on this bank. In fact, I know this one is. I can see him cruising up here now. Hey Marv, how you doing? Welcome in, haven't seen you before. Today we're catfishing, but I'm out catching these shad with my net, my dip net, that have died off from the cold that came through and the ice. So we're just doing whatever, man. But if I can find shad and they're floating, I'll take them. That's bait. I made them, Billy. They're really quick and easy to make. They cost you about $10 a piece. All it is 3/4 inch PVC up to 3/4 inch reducer that goes into the 1.5 inch PVC, but it's the non-pressurized PVC. Why? It's really easy. I used rubber cement because it's what I had. You probably really should use PVC glue. That's the wind. That's how hard that wind's blowing here. It ain't a fish, it's stinking wind. I don't know if you can see it any better. Carp for cut bait carp. That's good. I've never had much luck with it, but I haven't really used it a whole lot. But I hear a lot of people catch fish on it. Hey, what's up with you? Good to see you in, Dave. We're just trying to catch fish. I don't think we will. It's too windy. Not that the fish care, but it makes it hard to tell when they bite. Smash those thumbs up. Welcome in, Rustic. Just waiting for my next catfish candy to wash up on bank here. Then I'll have 3 shad to throw in the freezer. Why throw a cast net when you can just watch them float up on the bank? Besides, technically in this lake, I don't know if you can throw a cast net or not. So if they wash up on the bank, I'm not doing anything wrong. Wishing I was fishing. Oh yeah, it's in southern Vermont. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. It's 70, but it's so stinking windy. That's why we're in the truck and not on the tripod. Because if I had you guys out there, all you would hear is wind, and you can probably still hear the wind in the truck. Oh yeah, that gizzard Chad's getting up by the bank. I can get him. He just needs to get another 10 feet. I can get him. He's going to be mine. Y'all don't mind, smash that thumbs up. If you're having a good time watching me not catch any fish, make sure you subscribe. We are a fishing channel. We never say we're a catching channel. Well, once in a while when I get lucky and catch fish, we become a catching channel. But you know how that goes. We focus on the reality of fishing, and the reality is Scotty doesn't catch many fish. But we try. Come on, Gizzard Chad, get a little closer. Don't be shy. You want to go in my cooler, and you know why. You're going to be catfish bait. If Anthony J is watching, he's probably laughing his butt off because I'm taking bait that's floating. I'm in that category. That's right. We can fish all day, but we can't ever guarantee to catch fish. No. It's just too windy out there. It was too cold, so I sat in my truck before. Now it's too windy, but it's a beautiful day. Hey, there's a Gizzard Chad there I didn't see. Dang, I got to get him too. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get one. Or two. I run out of things to say after an hour. And I don't read all that well, so it's hard for me. I can read, but for me, like read out loud, I don't do it very well. And I have to read things 2 or 3 times in order to understand what they say. So that's why I don't read a whole lot of the chat, at least not out loud. So that might make a little more sense to you guys now. Feed out the chat. Well, I know, but I have to read it. And I don't do good at reading out loud. Because I'll sit there and start going blah, 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 because my brain wants to read it faster than what it comprehends it. I'm going to go get these shot. At least as soon as I figure out what I do with my net. Now, if y'all want to come out here and sit on the tripod and listen to the wind, I can make that happen. The one Gizzard Chad I was going to get something, ate half of it already. I guess the other half would still be good. Draw pictures, that's it. Yeah, if you could, if it would help. I wouldn't mind that, Mike. Midshaw should try a truck seat. Yeah, he'll still fall out of it. My other piece of Gizzard Chad, it's almost up on the bank. I'll be able to get it here in a few minutes. You know, Mike, he'll fall out of anything. Put him in a kayak, he'll roll it. Put him in a chair, he'll fall over. That was priceless, though. It really was. Jason, I am actually fishing in Fredericktown, Missouri, in their city lake. But it's really windy. That's why you're seeing the rods go crazy. There could be a fish bite. I have no clue. I can't really tell. We're just fishing. Until one of them rods like bend over pretty good, we ain't gonna know nothing. Of course, I don't know nothing anyway, so we're good. Yeah, they've got a city lake. It's right outside of town, but it's still in town. I'm in Fredericktown, Missouri, if that helps. Wind just slammed my door shut on my leg. All right, I'm gonna go try to grab those 2 gizzard chads at the right. Well, one, I can get one. I'll let the other one float. Maybe it'll float a little closer. I'm gonna go move these rods around here in a minute. We're not getting no bites. Try a different spot. When I get done with this live, as long as this wind's still blowing against this bank, I'm gonna walk down this bank with my net, and I'm gonna get all the gizzard shad that I can so I can get them frozen. Because they do make some good bait. I was gonna do like a long live last night, but there was lightning. I'm like, I'm not gonna fish with lightning. It never did rain. Well, it rained a little bit, but there wasn't no lightning kind of rain. Chat froze again. This chat likes to freeze up. Nope. Yeah, there's hey Jason, in this lake there's of course catfish. There's tons of crappie, but they're all small. It's nothing like it used to be. A lot of people have caught the big crappie out of it, and it's just overpopulated with small ones. There's largemouth in here. I don't know that there's any smallmouth. I'm sure there's probably spots, bluegill, just your average run-of-the-mill thing. But if you ever get a chance, come out here and fish. There's not a whole lot of area you can't. Well, there is. There's a good little stretch you can walk and fish. It's not really super fisherman friendly, but you can get down here and fish some. Well, yeah, there's big ones too, but they're not in numbers like they used to be. You'll catch 50 or 60 small ones to 1 or 2 big crappie. Just like I know there's a ton of small catfish in here. There's got to be big catfish in here. But the problem with this lake is, as big as it is, half of it's only a foot deep because it's just filled in over the years and they haven't renovated it, and it needs renovated. Yeah, they're all thawed out. This one, it was froze for a couple days. But I'll kind of give you a view. Let me get you out of the truck. This is how bad the wind is here. But that's one part of the lake. I know this camera is not focusing with a crud. There's a bridge there, and there's more lake on the other side of that bridge. But it's a good sized lake. This is why we're in the truck. I'm gonna put you guys back up here so you're not in the wind. And you're back. Yeah, there used to be, I know they used to catch a lot of bass out here. I know there's lots of people like to do tournaments. And I get it. I've done tournaments on big lakes, but I haven't really ever done them on small lakes. But a lot of times they'll get these fish in the tournament, in my opinion, and this is only my opinion. They catch them, they bring them in to weigh them in, they put them back out. Sometimes they stress out and die, things like that. And I think that's what hurts a lot of these lakes when they do bass tournaments on them. They did the same thing with Bismarck Lake. You used to be able to catch big bass all the time. Now you can't hardly catch anything at all out of it. So if you haven't made it out here and you got nothing to do one day, just look up Fredericktown City Lake on Google Maps and they'll tell you how to get here. There's a big ramp over by the spillway, and then you'll see the railroad trestle. If you come over here by the railroad trestle, I think I just had a bite on that left rod or right rod. If you come over by the railroad trestle, that's where I'm at now. Thought I seen that rod go forward. It could have just been the wind blowing it around. Like I said, I don't even think I'll know if we get a bite because it's just too windy. I think I can get that one gizzard, Chad. I'm gonna go get it. Hello, I love fishing in plains. Welcome in. Good to see you. I wouldn't say this lake's as big as Bismarck Lake, but it's still a really good sized lake. And the nice thing is there's a river that if you've got a boat, you can get up into. It's a river or a creek. I don't really know if it's a river or a creek. Nope, I haven't got any bites, but it's so windy here that you can't tell if you're getting a bite or if it's just the wind throwing your rods around. But nothing's bent my poles over, so I'm going to say we don't have no bites. But there's a river that you can go up, and it holds 6 and 8 feet almost all the way up through it. Some deeper spots, but you have to have a boat to get to it, and it's really shallow. So when you're getting to it, before you get to it, you got to be really careful with your boat. Be great if you can get up there with a kayak. I'm gonna go grab these shad before they go away. Not like they're gonna swim away, but the wind might blow them out. All right, guys, it took a little bit of work. We got 2 more gizzard shad. That's what I call bait. Yep, that's bait. Yeah. Pop, welcome in. So we ain't catching fish on the rod and reels, but we're catching shad. And I like it. Shad's a hard commodity for me to come across here. So if I get the opportunity to see some on the bank and I know it's still fresh, I'm going to take them. I'm going to move these rods around. We're still not getting no bites on them, I don't think. We might. Hell, I don't know. At least we can check them, see if we need to rebait them. And guys, we've made it to the hour mark. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up. You can give me 10 super chats if you want. Some super stickers. Speaking about stickers, if y'all want stickers, send me an email. I'll send you a couple stickers out. It's funfishyadventures1. That's the number 1 at gmail.com. It's also in my description on my page. So if you want to go there and check it out, you can. Sorry, my door shut on you guys. The wind blew it. I got to put 2 more pieces of bait on. Be back in a minute. Yeah, I don't know how much it is here right now, Rustic, but I know it's blowing pretty stinking hard. All right, I got to put 2 more pieces of bait on. See, we could have had a couple bites, but we can't tell. I got so much crap in my truck right now, I can't find what I'm looking for. That's what I wanted right there. I always try to keep some wet wipes in my truck just to get that funk off my hands. SCH Outdoors, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know if the bite was on. I was actually down at Clearwater Lake earlier, which is probably another half hour away from where I'm at right now. And the bite wasn't there at all. And I really thought it would be because the water's up and it's moving. And usually when that happens and crappie and white bass come in, and then the shad come in, and then the catfish come in after the shad. But nothing was going. Yeah, I love to catch white bass. They're a lot of fun. There's none. If you look at the conservation website, they'll tell you there's white bass in here. But I've never caught one, and I've never seen anybody catch one. I think maybe years ago there was white bass in here. But who knows? I'm catfishing. Ooh, yeah, catfishing. I was trying to say carp and cat at the same time. And I'm using skipjack, and yeah, I know you should be using what's in the water. I'm not going to cut them dudes up and waste them until I got a good opportunity to waste them. Yeah, those are AI catfish. I know they kind of look more carpish, but they look catfishish too. But yeah, it was a stupid AI thing that I had on my phone. It was like the only catfishing thing I had. And I wasn't here to actually take a picture when I posted it. No. But I appreciate all your comments. I don't think I would try to carp fish in this kind of wind. They'd just pull your hook away from them baits. Yeah, they do look kind of funny. I agree. But it's Brendan just putting that stupid logo up there. But I am looking forward to doing some carp fishing. I don't know if there are carp in this lake. I mean, I would kind of assume maybe there is. I mean, because it is fed by a creek and minnows get big and minnows are in the carp family. I don't know. Oh, do they? I don't know that much about carp fishing. But when I come hang out with you this year and we go catch some carp, I'm sure I'll learn. So I'm kind of looking forward to making that trip. Magna Pirate, welcome in from New Hampshire. No, I haven't. It's so windy, I can't tell if I have a bite or not. I know I lost my bait a couple times. I'm assuming there was a bite, but. So if you guys haven't, please smash that thumbs up. We're going to sit here for probably another 30 or 40 minutes, see if anything happens. And if it don't, I'm going to go find some place that's less windy, and I'm going to leave the cameras put up, and I'm just going to fish. Yeah, I was just bank fishing when I was down at Clearwater Lake this morning, and I'm like, I'm not going to fight it. The fish weren't biting. And now the reason why you're not hearing the wind is because I'm in my truck. Oh, that's not bad. Only 14 miles an hour. Now I'd figure I'm off Saturday too. And I got this tent deal that I have to do a video on. And they've got to have it by the 15th. And this is my only weekend off. They want you to set the tent together, kind of like show how it's put together, put it in your truck, strap it down, and then at the end they want you to have you and your family sitting next to a campfire with the tent in view, like you're having a good old time. Which I can go out to, I'm thinking about going out to Bismarck Lake and doing that because there's nobody out there. Kept moving my boat to a calm spot, but it only get a couple of casts in before the winds. Yep. The stuff ain't supposed to be here for a couple more days. It ain't March yet. Was it roars in like a lion and leaves out like a lamb or something for March winds? I think they started. So I kind of want to walk down the shore and try to get some more shad. I know it's silly. But hey, if I can get free bait that's floated up to the bank, why not do it? Because if not, it's just going to sink. Caden, how you doing? Welcome in. It's just going to sink to the bottom, and it's going to get ate by fish, so I might as well take it and use it to catch the fish. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, I haven't really looked at the forecast. I mean, I kind of looked at the temperatures, but that was about it. Let's see, what is Sticky Mule sending us an exclusive for today? Fabric stickers. Interesting. I don't need any more stickers right now. I got plenty of stickers. So if anybody wants stickers, let me know. Send me an email. Send my description page. I don't think there's any. There's no river here. I mean, there's a creek/river that runs into it, but I don't think it's like a smallmouth kind of creek. It doesn't really connect. It starts at a different lake. So you know what I mean? Father and sons, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. I seen you on a Jerry show last night too. I was just kind of sitting in the background watching. Make a new video today. Had a double. All right, that's awesome. Well, if you leave me a comment, I'll go over and check out your channel too, because I know I'm not subscribed to you. Yeah, it's the river itself is I think the deepest I found is 13 feet, but it comes out of another lake, from what I understand. Just what I understand. I've never looked it up on the map, but it does start a river down below the spillway here, and there are smallmouth in there. But there's no way they can get up to get into the lake unless somebody brings them up and puts them up here. Almost got the door slammed on me again. Well, guys, I think I'm going to give it 15 more minutes. If we're going to get anything, we'd have got a bite by now, or if we could even tell. I'm tired of the stupid wind blowing my door closed. I don't even know if I'm going to go shad looking now. I'm kind of disappointed. I got 4, so that's good. I'm not going to move no more. I think pretty much at this point, it's not worth it. I have been catching my catfish up underneath this bridge. I don't know how well you guys can see it. That's where I've been catching my fish at, up underneath there. Yeah, it's whipping. It's shutting my truck door. That's it. What is that? That was a blue herring that went across. I had both those rods straight out. So I'm in the market for a new tripod, and Walmart's got some on clearance. I was thinking about buying one of those. Hey, I gotta make a phone call, guys. I'll be right back. Hello. All right, sorry guys. I thought maybe something was wrong. It wasn't. We still ain't got no bites. But we got bait. 4 shad for the next trip. That'd have been live shad, that'd have been better. Of course, they still would have died. So it wouldn't have mattered, made a difference. Okay, yeah. That's where I'm at. That thing has been up there forever and ever and ever and ever. I'm Wonder, you think if I put a Fun Fishing Adventure sticker out there on it, anybody'd ever notice it? I don't think so. And if anybody ever sees me around, I usually have stickers in my pocket or in my truck. So ask me for a sticker and don't be scared if you want one. We're going to give it 5 more minutes, guys, and then we're going to call it just because we ain't doing nothing. I do appreciate everybody that's been in here hanging out with me. I know it's been a boring life. It's boring when you don't have no fish. And the wind's blowing and the door's slamming. But it's real fishing. Plus, I'm going to walk down and see if I can find some more floating shad. Man, that wind is crazy. I had to put my leg in between the door and the frame of the truck, just keep it from shutting all the time. I think I might go try this pond that's in Farmington. It's got some crappie in it, and it's got bullhead. Which I'm not a big fan of catching bullhead, but still a whiskered fish. I know it's got some channel cat in it. I've caught channel cat out of it. But I'm not going to fool with trying to go live. I'm just going to fish. Yeah, that was a limb you just seen fly across the top of my truck. Well, a piece of a limb at least. That's how hard the wind is blowing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and reel that stuff in. Thank you guys for watching. You never know, we might get that last second bite. But I want to thank you guys for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. We'll do it again soon. Hopefully this wind won't be nearly as bad. And if you want stickers, send me an email. Funfishingadventures, 1, @gmail.com. It's funfishingadventures1 @gmail. All right, we were pretty much doomed on that one. We had 2 hooks that were hooked together, and one of the baits was off of it, and there was no bait at all on the left rod. So we were going to catch no fish that way. But thank you guys. I'm going to head out. We'll see you on the next live stream. Have a great day.